Hello, and thank you for joining me. This is Shooter from Shooter Soups and Sauces. Today's edition is called Clean Out Your Refrigerator Friday. I'm actually going to take the chicken stock that I did previously, and we're going to reduce it down to a glaze. And by doing this, you can go ahead and freeze it after you're done and add it to sauces and soups, such as chicken marsala or mushroom sauce. The whole idea is just to bring out some extra flavor to your foods when you need it. You can use it in fresh vegetables when you're sauteing it. Just drop a cube in there and you're good to go. After you go ahead and cool it, cut it up into 2-inch cubes. You can freeze it. It'll stay good in the refrigerator for about, well, roughly about 3 months in the freezer. I'm going to go ahead and add some chicken stock along with some stock that came off of a brisket that we made. I'm going to let gelatin up really nice, and we're going to go ahead and you can see it's nice and gelatin. I'm going to add it to the pan along with the chicken stock that was left over. The whole idea is not to let your stuff go bad, so I just want to go ahead and glaze this chicken stock so that way we can use it for the future. And I'm going to go ahead and add some shallots, garlic, just leftover tomatoes in it. We're going to reduce this down by about 3/4. After that, I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. Bring it up to a boil and then let it simmer for roughly about half hour, 45 minutes. Now that the chicken glaze is done, we're going to go ahead and strain it and let it cool for a few hours, and then cut it into cubes. That way we can use it for different sauces and vegetables. Just take it, take a fine strainer, and you can see I reduced this down by about 3/4. So you're not going to get a lot, but you're going to get a lot of flavor when you go to add it to something. You just strain it off. It looks thin now, but by the time it cools, it's going to be all gelatin. Just push all this stuff through the china cap. Alright. That's about what you get. I only had I had about 2 quarts all together. But like I said, by the time this gels up, you cut it into sections, and then you can put it in a plastic bag. You can even put it in an ice cube tray and freeze it if you'd like. Just put some saran over it, and then as you need it, pop them out. But it's a really good idea. That way you don't have any kind of waste. You know, if you have your chicken stock that maybe you made homemade, it's going to go bad. Don't let it go bad. Reduce it down like this and just freeze it. Use it for a later time. Well, thanks for joining.